There we go. Hello, can you hear me now? There we go. Hello, can you hear me now? There you go, sorry about that. Alright, good evening. Good evening, sorry about that, JT. I've just fixed that problem. It's on my PC, so give me 2 seconds. Perfect, right. Let's get going. Perfect, thank you. Thank you guys, sorry about the problem. Right, we are here today at Albert Park. The new version of Albert Park actually, but it's been exist now for a long time. It is the new year. I think this is the first season of the new year for this league. 1 of 3 I think. Don't know, but obviously we're going to go on board with Stone Ice because he's the first one to set a lap in this very tricky intermediate conditions. So we're going to go see how much it is. Obviously, we are in wet qualifying, so DRS will not be enabled until the track is, if I've heard from F1 manager terms, it is 1mm or less the DRS is available for. Obviously, here comes Stone Ice, aka Charlie, coming into the first sector, 31.0 for him. Obviously, I think it's Nando following him across. He's a couple seconds back behind him. Everyone's out on the track except from Arena. Guys, I won't pronounce every single name correct, but if your name's a bit long, I will just comment short, is that okay? Like, Arena, if you don't mind me calling you that, mate. And then obviously I know Bumble's just slowing down on his outlap, so I think he's just letting Charlie and Nando through, the two Mercedes drivers. So I know some of these guys very well from racing in Div 1, which I'll be racing in later on in the AlphaTauri. So now here comes Stone Ice, aka Charlie, round a few corners. What will he set in his quest? Will he get the pole position for the Div 2 driver? What is the benchmark that they all have to beat? 28.4 from Stone Ice. But then Nando 4 tenths behind, and I think it's JT no, it's Alfie next. He goes up to third with 29.9. Josh D's now coming up to the end of his lap. So we've got the Alpine Kieran coming on his way as well. So we go back on board with Josh D, who has slowed down on his lap. So, and John T has invalidated. Alfie's just come, not Alfie, JT's just come through that area now. The fast turn 10 chicane, which is very slow to take in these very harsh conditions indeed. Now into the final couple of corners now for JT. He has to get a 28.4 to get the pole position mark in this race. Now around the final corner, can JT get that Red Bull onto the first place spot for a good position in the race? Where he'll come into third fastest, 29.8, beats his teammate by a couple hundredths. Now it's Bumble next across the line. Obviously we just missed Josh D there, 47.8. I think he's going to go again, and I think JT has gone for a little spin down at turn 1. So on the exit, so done a bit of the Bottas thing in 2018. Obviously, 2018 Bottas did lose the car and hit the wall, causing the rest session to be stopped. But there's no red flags in F1 22. Hopefully, in F1 23 there will. But here comes Bumble, 30.0 for him. And then John T now. Actually, we're going to go board with Kieran actually, because he's next across the line actually, because he's near the end of across the line. What's Kieran going to set? 28.8 puts him into third. Not far off the Mercedes of Nando. Obviously, I can see Stone Ice absolutely cruising his way at the moment with a 28.4. Now, John T now, can he be the one to beat Stone Ice? Can Stone Ice, well, how long will Stone Ice hold on? Little bit lost the traction there through the final corner, but it does it okay. This could be a good lap here from John T. Where's he going to come? Crosses the line. 29.2. He probably lost a lot of time in that final corner due to loss of traction. Obviously got Arena days. I think he's holding up that Ferrari of Josh D, and he is as well. And there's a Red Bull there, I think of JT's lost his wing, so he might have had a crash. Alfie's involved in that as well. So there's a lot of people trying to keep out of each other's way. It is very difficult conditions. And Kieran goes, what hours he not invalidated through there. And obviously Alfie has gone for a little spin. Or probably slowed down. And obviously you see another Ferrari gone off. That is Rumble. One off there. Now Kieran then round a few final couple of corners. Goes wide on the final corner, but he's in the pits though. And Nando, I've missed Nando's going on a lap. Nando now goes fastest by half a second. So I thought, my fault there. Apologies, Nando. I did just see your lap there, mate. I should have had better eyes, but I am not the best at catching everything. So as Reina then, I thought he lost control, but he's a bit laggy as well. The Aston is very laggy, losing traction pretty much every single corner. 31.8 is his best, his overall first sector so far of his first lap. You can see now Stonehire's going back out on the outlap on a new set of Inters. And if I was one of these drivers, I would probably head out for the whole session, because your Inters will go faster every single lap you will do. The track will get better. So, and obviously Alfie's gone on soft, so I don't think it's going to go dry. So Alfie, I think it stopped raining. I'm going to go on board with a drive in a second. And it has stopped raining on track. So, will this help into Alfie's hands? Will he get the pole position? It depends what everyone else does around him. But the track is drying very fast. Both this track and Hungary both have very quick drying times, like super quick. They dry so quick, they just straight away onto the soft tyres, not long at all. So here comes Stonehire's then on his second flying lap of this qualifying session. He needs to gain about half a second to beat his teammate. He was on pole at the moment with a 1:27.9. So coming up to the end of the first sector, he's already half a second off. That is a great first sector from Stonehire's. Is it going to repeat the history of Lewis Hamilton back in 2018 when he went purple, purple, purple in his lap? Obviously that lap was set in the dry. But this one's in a wet, well, in a mixed conditions, I'll say. And he's up by 7 tenths now. Is Charlie, aka Stonehire's. He's on an absolute flyer. Now into the very tricky braking zone of turn 11. Keeps it on the road perfectly there. Turn 12 and 13. Now the turn 14 now. And turn 15. Very sharp turns. Now into turn 16, the final corner. It's a great exit there. Drive to the line now. What would lap be? So 1:26.9. Beats his teammate by just over a second. What a lap that is from Stonehire's. No one's going to beat that unless it goes to slicks. There's no way in my ever seen lap of Inters. That was a great lap, and I have seen that Alfie has gone out on the slick tyres. Is he experimenting now? I don't know. We'll see how Alfie gets on his missions, but so far he's keeping it on the road. So 2 drivers now come out on softs. This is interesting. So the people out on track at the moment, and I just missed Bumble, goes up to second with 27.9. So 2 drivers in the 27.9s, 1 in the 26.9s. So we're going to go on board now with Charlie. I think Charlie's going again. I think Charlie's going again because he's just improving again. I think Charlie is going again. He's just kept purple in the middle sector. See how much ERS he's got. He's got 8% ERS left on his dashboard. What is Charlie, aka Stonehire's, going to do? He's going to come. Is he going to? Yep, he is going to come in the pits. He's probably going to get those slick tyres on. And obviously JT now goes up to second with a 27.7. I'm going on board with Alfie here because he's on the slick tyres, but he's gambling on these tyres, and he goes wide at turn 3. It's a bit of a mission at the moment. for the guys on the slicks, but I'll go look on Jonty. He's on an out lap. He's up by 8 tenths. No, he's not. He's down by 3.7. So it's not slicks yet. And JT has retired from the session, so he's had a crash somewhere. His teammate's just gone through, and you can see he's got into the wall halfway down the straight. So he's hit the wall at some speed. Track's still a bit wet on the, you can see it's still wet. Anyone on a proper lap? I know Nando is, so is Ryan's probably on the in lap, AK Bumble. Nando's in the final sector now, so we're going board with him. Ouch, that's a moment, that's an ouch moment there, mate. That's part of league racing, you can't always have a perfect lap. I've had it, you've had it now, it happens to everyone. And what does Nando go? He goes up to second. The two Mercedes separated by 22 milliseconds. 22 milliseconds between the two Mercedes drivers. Is this going to be a Mercedes domination this season? I don't know. But what is the track looking like though? Is the track getting drier or is it getting wetter? You can see on board with Jay on Stone Eyes, it is getting a bit dry in areas, but still wet in a lot of cases actually. And I think Arena's on the softs. I think everyone who's in the pits at the moment, Alfie's gone back to the inters. So is Josh D. So they're saying it's not going to dry up in time. But Jonty is definitely very slow. Slower than his actual lap. I would be so surprised if he's going to finish the lap. Okay, he is finishing off his lap. He thinks he can improve on it. He's putting his car at risk of damaging. Charlie's about to start his lap. Nando's on his in lap, I think. Yeah, the Aston's slowing right down, and obviously you can see Nando on his. You can see the Aston spinning on those soft tyres. The softs are not working. They're just not. They're really just not working at all. No, it wasn't. It was the Inters guy. Sorry, I do apologise. What does then Stone Eyes, aka Charlie, do with his lap? Now, into the end of the first sector, how much will he gain? Or how much will he not gain? He's gaining 4 tenths again. 4 tenths again in the first sector. It's all about getting the right line. I think Nando's going on the... Oh! The pit lane has got dry. The pit lane is bone dry. And now Nando's up by 7 tenths again. He's on a similar lap that he was on before, up by a second probably. Let's find out though. What will Charlie do? What will Nando do to fight back? Both these Mercedes drivers are unbelievably paced. Superb drivers. No nerves at all. Just throwing their car onto the racetrack, setting purple laps. So competitive with each other. I think Charlie, aka Stone Eyes, is going to go into the 125s, I think. And he is. Goes into the 25s, 1.2 up on his best. Nando's out on an out lap. Kieran's gone out on the softs. He's seen the others do it and fail, but will he do a surprise pole position for us? Let's find out. Arena's started his lap on the inters. Everyone is out via Jonty. And JT unfortunately has crashed lap. So well done to Stone Eyes at the moment on provisional pole with 25.6. And the funny thing is, he's improving once again. He's doing it once again. He's up by 2 tenths. Will he finish the lap off though? Even with low ERS, will he still finish that lap off? Depends what he does. It depends on the fuel as well. Does he have enough fuel to get to the end of the lap? He's on 0.2 kilograms of fuel. Will he do it? 0.1. I don't think he'll have enough fuel. I don't think he will. Or will he? I think he's run out of fuel just on the last corner. I think he might. He has. On the exit of the last corner, that is. Will he still improve? He has. 25.4 for Charlie. Even with low fuel mode. Nando has to gain 1.5. 1.5 seconds to snatch pole position off his teammate. We'll keep an eye on Kieran as well though, because he's on I think he's warming up his tyres, but going very slowly, because I think he's knowing where the slicks are going to get warm. Nando, I think it's up by 6 tenths. Charlie's definitely on his in lap. Charlie's got to be on his in lap, surely. Nando's up by 9 tenths. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, Chintu. I really think it is. Here comes Kieran. Kieran's definitely Kieran could be seen in the pole position though from the two Mercedes drivers. See what Nando does. See what happens now. See what Nando can do. I think this could be a 124 here from Nando. Alfie goes up to second. Nando goes fastest, beats Charlie by 3 tenths. Kieran's crashed in the Alpine and also the Ferrari of Josh D. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your top 3 for now. Nando, Stone Eyes and Alfie in the Red Bull. There's one more driver yet to cross line, but he has invalidated, which is a very unfortunate thing for him. But still, Arena yet to cross line, trying to nick Alfie off the front row. No, only 5th for him. So there you go, that's the end of qualifying. Then folks, that is the end of qualifying. So you have the top, there's your top 3. JT obviously starting 4th after crashing out really early in the session. Arena in 5th, Bumble in 6th, Kieran in 7th, John T 8th and Josh D in 9th. And I think it's a 25% race now, I think. Not wrong. Get some hydration. Oh, what a qualifying. What a qualifying. I thought Stone Eyes had it all bad, but no. He hasn't. Well, there guys, looks like it's going to be a dry for the race. Dry. So, formation lap then for the drivers. 15 laps of racing then at this track, at this famous Albert Park circuit. So should we have a look what tyres these guys are starting on? Obviously in these races, 25% races, I think it's soft or hard mediums, I think. Everyone's gone soft except for Bumble, sorry about my voice crack. Bumble, he has gone for the mediums. Everyone else soft for this 15 lap race. So yeah, here we go then. So that's what's happened here then. So there's a bit of grid swaps, I think. I don't know. Did Jonty move up last second? I don't know, but I probably missed it. But I do apologise if I do miss stuff. But I'm not best at remembering stuff, so. So they're all lined up then, ready to go. And I have a terrible camera angle. Thank you, Codemasters, you are very nice. And 2 people failed their parking, which happens. Not everyone can ace their parking, it's not the end of a big deal. But as the drivers then are going in 5 red lights then for the drivers. And it's lights out, and away we go. I don't know who's had a good start, because I have a terrible camera angle, but there we go. You see that Nando holds on to his position. Josh D gets a good start in his Ferrari. Very good start indeed. And also we got Marina cutting the first chicane, but Alfie stays ahead of him. There's lag everywhere, like lag completely everywhere. But all 9 drivers keep it clean on the road. JT gets past Josh D there and Arena as Aston goes wide. Ryan just behind the Aston Martin of Arena, hoping to keep it on the road. All 9 cars they do. You see Nando putting out a 1.5 second lead already, even just after the first sector, as his teammates trying to gain on the Aston Martin. You can see Alfie's following, Stone Ice behind, so is JT, pushing his teammate Alfie, and Kieran pressuring the Alpine. Everyone's getting very close together except for Nando, who has got a 2.3 second gap, not even the end of first lap yet. He's pulling away. As you can see JT trying to get past his teammate. They're going level pegging. Alfie on the inside trying to fight back, but he can't get the move. JT has to get the move done, and now he's got Kieran on his inside, but defends that. Lovely. As you can see Bumble now on the inside of his team, trying to get on the inside of his teammate. But he is on the faster tyre, but Josh D is gaining on that Alpine. You can see it by the end of the first lap. Nando has a 2-second lead ahead of the rest of the field, which is a very good start from him. And Josh D down the inside of Kieran. That is a very nice move from the Ferrari driver. Obviously everyone else has to follow behind. So you can see Arena is losing time behind. He is now 1.1 seconds behind in unfortunately 9th place, aka last in this lobby. But it's not the end of the world. And Josh D's been given a 3-second penalty for obviously exceeding track limits 3 times. Because obviously that's the warning limit. And obviously, speaking of that, Ryan has gone off for a spin or had an incident with someone. He's now going to come and try and catch up as much as he can. Got 5.8 seconds to gain on the other drivers. Hope he can catch up as soon as he can. See 2 cars going wheel to wheel. I don't know who that was. Oh, JT and Stone Eyes. And Stone Eyes has gone for a spin. So they went wheel to wheel to probably make contact. And that's not good for Stone Eyes after starting in a very good position indeed. Now he drops to the back. See the 2 Red Bulls there trying to gain as much position as they can. JT on the back of Jonty. See Nando now 3.2 ahead now. Looking very simple for him at the moment in the lead. DS will be enabled at the end of this lap. And there it is. They won't get it down this straight, but they'll get it into the straight towards turn 11. So any more moves we will see. As you can see, Kieran getting on the back of Josh D. JT's going to give it all as he can. See, you got to get a good exit, and goes wide, so he gets a 3-second penalty. That's more than 3 warnings for him now. And he loses a bit of the car there. As you can see, he's fishtailing through there, but he controls the car absolutely fine. But now he's gaining a lot on Aston. We're going to go on board with him. Not even using much of his DRS. Go around the outside of that Aston. Completes that move. Lovely. But unfortunate thing now, he has gained the DRS now to the Aston Martin, which can help him out, gain them more time on him, ready for the next lap. And obviously you can see Kieran and Josh D. And speaking about that, Arena's gone off into the gravel down at the fast turn 10 corner. Stonty still keeping up that DRS though. Josh D getting the DRS of Alfie. All depends now on what's happening. See Nando's just still continue to lead. Then oh, Josh D's gone for a spin. He has gone for a spin. You can see that Stone Eyes now is getting through, and obviously you can see Bumble there as well. And Arenas lost his front ring as well. So that's him boxing. So that is unfortunate for them. They both lost their front rings. So it kind of looks like they have lost it. No, he hasn't. He's boxing for this. Okay. 11 laps on those softs are going to be an absolute push. But now, Kieran now gets a 3-second penalty. There's only one battle going on at the moment. There's 2 battles going on, but one really poor position. Crucial part of the race. We're going back on with Kieran now on Alfie. Can Kieran use the slipstream from his setup? Does he have the straight line speed to give the pace he needs to stay ahead? Alfie definitely defending for his life now, down to this DRS straight. He cuts the corner. Cuts the corner completely. There does Kieran. Completely cuts that corner to gain so much time on Alfie. I think it was fair not to get that, do that move. Because he would have to get that pace back anyway if he got through anyway. Because he cut that corner, definitely. On lap 5 now of 15. Nando continues to lead. 3.4 ahead. Kieran gets a very good exit. They were very close. I mean close. Alfie going to the grass. They're battling hard. Alfie trying brakes late. Kieran gives just about enough room, but still squeezes them a little bit. It's Josh D into the pits for the mediums with 10 laps. But can Alfie stick to that DRS now of Kieran to keep himself, fight himself for that position? Or will just Kieran get away from him? Good news is he is starting to gain now on that car. Is Alfie. Alfie's gaining about 2 tenths in this straight. Keeping on board with him. Now taking into turn 9 and 10. Fast corners of the track. Alfie does that very nicely, but Kieran does go wide. It's not going to be long until he gets another penalty. I think that's already 5 warnings had in this race, probably. 1 every lap. As JT then into the pits now for the Red Bull team. And there comes Kieran in the pits as well. And now Ryan's been given a 3-second penalty. So that's helping Charlie out, because he was miles behind. But obviously we'll see the lead in 3, all lead in 4 now, all boxing in it soon, as the gaps have died off now. Really big gaps actually. So yeah, we'll just don't know what we're going to do until we hope we'll have a safety car, but we'll hide it out, won't we? Nando does have a penalty though. Did exceed track limits once, so hopefully doesn't keep on exceeding track limits. He could be in trouble. We'll see if Nando's going to box this lap. Alfie, oh nice. Alfie, is that with me, right? Is that with me, right? Just checking. I can't read the message. Oh, for God's sake. Got blocked. Give me Alfie, I'll read you a second in a minute. Yeah. AlphaTauri I'm in your what? In your AlphaTauri, I'm in your Alfa Romeo. What do you mean, bro? I can't read the full message. Hold on. You're in my older car, my Alfa Romeo. Oh, I've been getting Alfa Romeo. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm in AlphaTauri. I'll ask the X. What? Let me ask the other guy. I'll ask Reese if we can swap. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But obviously, we'll go back to the action now. For Charlie on the back of Reese. That's fine, mate. That's absolutely fine. Oh, what's happened here for Josh D? Josh D's just missed his break in and he's out the race. Okay, what's happened there? I don't know. So I think we've had a safety car, and we got a safety car. So Josh D's probably had a problem with his brakes. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna wait for. So that's gonna help out definitely Stone Eyes with everyone else around him. Okay, cool. Well, let's go on board with Nando anyway, because he's the leading car. So that's good. Alfie, if you might attendance, mate, while you're there. Have you marked attendance, mate? Go to Division 1 and click on the race attendance and just click confirm. Alright. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's good. See Nando don't catch up to the field. Right. Hmm. Not long. I'll just wait for the two guys then to catch up. Right, we're going to do 5 laps racing then, guys. Who will win this race then? We've got 3 drivers at the front with penalties. We've got 3 drivers at the bottom with penalties. And it's just Jonty and Alfie who have not got penalties. So, anything can happen. And I think we got a massive broadcast, I think. Because I think the safety car is ending, so... Yeah, I think in Division 2, I think they... Oh, Stonehouse has a drive-through. Okay. Okay. Something's happened. But is the safety car ending? Yes, it is. Okay, they're about to get going again then. I think they should be going again any moment now. Nope. No, are they? Nope, they're not. They're still going... They're still going out. Okay. Okay, there we go. Safety car is ending this lap then. So we're going to join the drivers on lap 12. So what's going to happen? What's happening installed then for them? For the drivers, indeed. So I'm board with Lando, but it's coming up with a Ferrari. This is weird, but there we go. The safety car is in this lap then, boys and girls. Let's go. Let's go and see this line of 4 laps installed then. Who will take this win? We're going to find out now. When will Nando go? And he goes. When will he go? And he's off. You can see JT right on his tail. Everyone else, nowhere to be seen. Pretty much. Apart from Charlie, he's okay, Stonehouse. He's got a drive-through. So that's ruining his race, so he's definitely going to finish P8 now. Will the front 3, get a gap of 3 seconds? Will they all retain their positions? We'll find out in a moment. At the moment, it looks like Nando is going to win this race, but it is all down to the penalties. Alfie's trying to gain as much time as he can on those soft tyres. Obviously, you can see JT trying to gain on Nando as much as he can. He is in that Red Bull. Very nice through there, indeed, from Nando. There's absolutely no pressure going on here. Absolutely no pressure. Alfie overtakes Jonty, so that's good news for him. At the moment, he is... At the stands at the moment, Alfie is the current winner. As it stands, he is the current leader of the race. He just needs to stay in the DRS of the cars, and he will get the win. He's doing an impeccable job. I think when he bots for those softs, I think he has absolutely aced that with perfection. He knew what was happening, but he needs to keep within 3 seconds of the guys. But I'm not saying anything just yet, because obviously you've got Kieran still in DRS range though of the cars behind. The gap for the leader is 2.1. I think JT's been given another penalty. That's gone even worse for him. He's now got 6 seconds. Can Alfie just gain more time on that Mercedes? But keep on board with Nando and JT though, for now. All nervous times here at the moment. Where is Alfie at the moment? There he is. I think it's just in that 3-second gap, I think, is Alfie. I think he's just in that. Still got a few laps to go. Not over yet. It can happen if Kieran or Nando get another penalty. Oh, JT's gone. JT's gone for a spin. The gap between him, oh, it's going to be so close for Alfie. 3 seconds is the gap at the moment between him and the lead. 3 seconds is the gap. Alfie needs to give it his all these last 2 laps. He has to give it its absolute mighty to get this win. He's just gone a bit wide there. He's just gone a bit wide, but it's probably losing a couple tenths on the lead of this race. John T now given a 3-second penalty, so he won't be winning this race. It's all on Alfie. Alfie's the only driver not to have a penalty. And also he's got Bumble right behind him, who has got a penalty. The gap at the moment for the lead is 3.5. He needs half a second. Alfie needs to gain about half a second to get the win. Kieran gets another penalty, so at the moment he is guaranteed P2. Ryan's going to try and ruin his fun for him. Nando needs to get... If Nando gets another penalty, Alfie will be winning this race. But as it stands at the moment, he will be getting second. Just needs to find more pace, does Alfie. If Alfie finds more pace, he will get that win. It's all about staying ahead now, staying confident. With the pressure behind you, he's 3.6 behind the lead. If Alfie gets a really nice lap here, he could take this win. He definitely could. But Ryan's going to send a move on the inside. Does do it nicely. Nando's been given a penalty. I think Alfie might win this race because of penalties. I think he might have done it. I think Alfie has won this race because Nando's been given another penalty on the final lap. He is 4.7 behind. This is insane. Alfie is definitely my driver today. No penalties, keeps it so clean on the track. Deserves every minute of it. He's well, obviously going to go on board with Nando. He is the leader on the road. Those penalties has cost him. Those 3-second penalties have cost him in the race. Charlie AK Stonis would have been up there if he didn't have that lap 1 incident. But Nando will come across the line. On track to win the race. But it won't be him crossing the line to win to come first. It won't be Kieran. It will be Alfie who wins here in Div 2. I don't know what happened to Bumble. Did he have a moment with Alfie in the last moments? But I don't know. But Nando will come in second by 8 tenths of a second. Kieran will hold on to the podium in third. John T 7 tenths down in fourth. Bumble 5th. JT 6th. Arena 7th. And obviously, unfortunately, Stone Eyes, aka Charlie, in 8th. And of course, the only retiree at the track of the race today is Josh D. But can Stone Eyes nick fastest lap on the final lap? We'll find out in a moment. Will he do it? I don't think he didn't do it. But it is Alfie who wins here at Albert Park for Division 2. Why is that, JT? Did you have a moment? Did you have a problem or spin? I don't know. Alfie's driver today, I completely agree with that. Codemasters, bang on. Alfie, superb. Knows how to keep out of track limits, and look at that. That's what you deserve. He deserves every minute of that. He deserves that win. With all his heart. What an absolute drive. What a great drive from Alfie there. Obviously, JT and, of course, Kieran should be happy with their podiums. But it's all Mercedes were dominating in qualifying. They were 1-2, I think they were. I don't know, but they were dominating most of qualifying. I don't know what happened in the race. But well done to Alfie then, who will take the win will take the championship lead of the championship as he sprays the champagne now on Adrian Newey. And there is your winner, the Red Bull of Alfie. Nando second, Kieran third, Jonty fourth, Bumble fifth, JT sixth, Arena seventh, Stone Eyes eighth, and Josh D, the only driver yet to retire, in ninth. Guys, thank you for joining this one-off moment. It's been a pleasure. And obviously, if you want to catch me and my mates later, or watch some of us later for Division 1, please hang around. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm Josh. I'm out.